Radnor is named one of the best places to live.
And Radnor Middle School presents the play School of Rock.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of News Center 11 for the week of April 14th. I'm Hillary Duchovne.
And I'm Matt Tenero. We'll have those stories and more later on in the show, but topping the Radnor Beat this week, in conjunction with its students' pedometer Walk to Beijing and the 2008 Olympics, Wayne Elementary School has chosen China as its country for its very first International Week. WES students will experience China in many ways during the week-long celebration. They will be exposed to the sights, sounds, and tastes of this great land across the globe. Throughout the week, students did many activities that included receiving a passport with a personal photo, attending an international potluck dinner celebration, learning the art of Chinese paper cutting, listening to the sounds of traditional Chinese music, and learning the traditional Chinese lion dance. A good time was had by all.
We now go to Jackie Calamara with this week's sports reports. Jackie, how are our teams doing this week?
Just keep your head in the game. Just keep your head in the game. And don't be afraid to shoot the outside, Jay. Just keep your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get ahead in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get it.
Thanks, guys. Boys tennis has been doing a great job this season. This past week, they won both their Monday and Tuesday matches, one of which was against tough rival Conestoga. Great job, guys. Our girls lacrosse team has also been phenomenal this year. Not only are they ranked first in the state, but also are now ranked 8th in the country and still undefeated. Come support all our teams as they continue to succeed this spring season. This week, once again full of great Radnor sports for everyone to come out and watch. Monday the 21st, baseball has a tough game against Conestoga with the varsity home at D'Ambrosia Park and JV away at Conestoga. Tennis also has a home match against Springfield on Monday. Tuesday is full of games and matches. Freshman baseball is a game away at Ridley, and both JV and varsity boys lacrosse have a home game against Haverford High School. Boys tennis has another home match on Tuesday against Delco Christian, and softball is home against Springfield. Girls lacrosse is away with Haverford at Haverford High School, and the track teams both have a tri-meet with Lower Merion and Ridley, with the girls at home and the boys away at Lower Merion. Wednesday the 23rd, boys tennis has an away match at Marple Newtown. They also have a match on Thursday away at Pennsbury, leading up to districts on Friday and Saturday. JV and boys varsity are both home against Springfield on Thursday, and freshman baseball is an away game at Lower Merion. Boys lacrosse has a game away at Lower Merion, starting with the varsity at 3:45. Girls lacrosse will also be taking on LM at home, starting at 3:45. Saturday the 26th is also a big day for both lacrosse teams since it is the annual Katie Sampson tournament. It is held every year in honor of Katie Sampson, a young athlete who became paralyzed after a sledding accident. That's all for sports this week. If you would like to learn more about sports schedules and Radnor athletics, go to the athletics department on the Radnor High School homepage. Also, if you would like your sports accomplishments on Radnor TV, send them to us at stories@radnortv.com. I'm Jackie the Squid Calmero, and remember, if you give 100% effort, sometimes it will work out. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Jackie.
Don't go away, because when we come back...
Do you want to know a hot new restaurant in this area? Listen up and you'll know where to go.
And I'll be giving you an Olympic update.
And I'll tell you about a hot new film event in Philadelphia.
Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind.
Welcome back.
We now go to Helen Shu with this week's Weekly World News Report. Helen?
Me and all my friends, we're all misunderstood. They say we stand for nothing and there's no way we ever could. Now we see everything that's going wrong with the world and those who lead it. We just feel like we don't have the means to rise above and beat it. So we keep waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting.
It's ironic that the Olympic Torch Tour is called Harmony Journey, when in reality it's anything but. As the torch travels to European cities, London and Paris, demonstrators of Free Tibet and human rights organizations disrupted its route continuously. In Paris, the activists got so close that the torch was extinguished several times and finally taken into a bus to be safeguarded. In San Francisco, things were no different. Protesters climbed onto the Golden Gate Bridge and unfurled banners criticizing China, and spectators heckled the Olympic torch carriers. Hosting the 2008 Olympics is putting a big spotlight on China's politics, and in fact, due to international pressure, Gordon Brown has just announced he will be boycotting the opening ceremony. What's going to happen next? That's the question I'll leave for viewers as I sign off for this week. I'm Helen with the World News.
This weekend, Radnor Middle School is putting on the play School of Rock. The performances are Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night at 7:30 p.m., and a matinee on Saturday at 2 p.m. This play was written by the 8th grade class and includes 5 original songs. It's about a substitute teacher who's an expert in rock and roll. He takes over a science class and motivates the students with his love of rock and roll. They eventually compete in a science fair using their knowledge on sound, light, and energy. So come out and support the 8th grade's production of School of Rock. I'm sure a good time will be had by all.
Radnor was recently named 37th in Fortune Small Business Magazine's 100 Best Places to Live and Launch, and was the only Pennsylvania town in the top 50. Radnor was called charming, and the school district was described as a top-rated school system. Some of the criteria required to make the list was a great business environment, and natural beauty, and economic conditions. It is great to know Radnor is such a sought-after place to live. And just to remind you, if you live in Radnor, a good time will always be had by all. Matt, want to go see a movie Friday night?
I'd love to. Hey, maybe we should go to the Philadelphia Film Festival. Maybe Eric Green can tell us about it. Eric?
It's early April in Philadelphia. Birds are chirping, flowers are blooming, temperatures are rising, and the sun is constantly shining. April and early spring brings these joys, but for film lovers like myself, it marks the beginning of one of Philly's best events of the year, the annual Philadelphia Film Festival. Each year, members of the Philadelphia Film Society attend film festivals around the globe in Germany, England, France, Italy, the Netherlands, Canada, the United States, Portugal, Spain, Mexico, China, and many more, hunting for this year's cream of the crop, or best independent films. The fruits of their labor are phenomenal. This year, the 17th annual festival boasts over 250 films from over 40 nations. This film festival is considered to be one of the fastest growing in the nation and screens films to over 70,000 people. Many of these films and directors showcased have won major prizes from prestigious festivals such as the Sundance and the Cannes, while some are hidden gems that are yearning to be seen. The festival showcases all of them in many theaters around the city, also at the Bryn Mawr Film Institute, no matter what awards they have won. This festival also promotes many tributes, including ones for musicals, Indian cinema, comedies, Spanish/Latin America cinema, short films, Muslim cinema, animation, Philadelphian films, and horror films, just to name a few. In addition to these many tributes, the audience members are asked after each screening to rate the film. Most of the awards given in this festival are based off of audience reactions and votes. Although the festival ended Tuesday, April 15th, most of these festival favorites will be available on DVD or in area theaters. Many people wonder, who cares about these little independent films? None of them are famous. On the contrary, that statement is false. Hundreds of independent films each year go above and beyond the independent film stereotype. They go on, do well in the box office, and win numerous awards at big-time award ceremonies. For example, La Vie en Rose, Away from Her, and the musical Once were all featured in last year's Philadelphia Film Festival, and either won Academy Awards or were nominated. So be sure to look out for the festival favorites and visit the official website for more information at www.phillyfests.com. I saw 2 films this year at the festival, and I highly recommend trying to see them. Chop Shop and The Year of the Nail were both fantastic films, and they are both reviewed in the next issue of the Radnorite. This is Eric Green saying so long, farewell, and cut.
Thanks, Eric. The Power of Choice, how to support your teens in making positive decisions, is back again this year. Matt Belache will host this event and touch on topics such as how parents can communicate with their kids without arguments, and how young people can learn healthy coping methods, as well as alcohol and other drug abuse prevention. Come to this event on Thursday, April 24th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. in the new middle school auditorium. A good time will be had by all.
Radnor Township is joining with the Pennsylvania Writing and Literacy Project, a nonprofit organization and one of the oldest and largest sites of the National Writing Project, to bring writing classes to students. This summer, Wayne Elementary School will host a camp for students who love to read and write and have completed grades 1 through 5. It will begin on July 14th and run for 2 weeks, meeting every day from 9 a.m. to noon. The classes are small and will have between 13 and 15 students and are taught by experienced teachers and fellows of the National Writing Project. Flyers and registration forms will be coming home with elementary students soon. Be sure to sign up.
After the Philadelphia Film Festival, what should we do?
I don't know, but I heard Winston went to a great restaurant this weekend.
Maybe we should go there. Tell us about it, Winston.
Let's go.
Chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
Yeah.
Chicken noodle soup,
Yeah.
chicken noodle soup,
Yeah.
chicken noodle soup with
Yeah.
a soda on the side. Chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
Listen up, all you foodies. This place is hot. I'm talking about Majolica, an American cuisine restaurant that is located in Phoenixville. The owner and chef, Deary, who was previously at Savona, is amazing. He combines unusual foods that are beautifully presented. The service is impeccable. There are only 11 tables in this restaurant, so plan ahead if you want to dine here. The restaurant has a rustic look with exposed brick and hardwood floors. This BYO is definitely elegant but not stuffy. Deary uses local ingredients whenever possible and ages and smokes the meat on site. Additionally, the chef has quite a way with seafood, as he spent 6 years working in Maine. The raw oysters were tasty and were served with a sauce. The portion of halibut was quite large, and it was served with peas, risotto, and a foaming horseradish sauce. The chocolate souffle was pretty good. This is a great restaurant, but it was a little loud even though the tables were spaced well. You can expect to spend around $50 for a meal. You should give it a try. It is the talk of the town.
Sounds great, Winston. Well, spring will be in full swing at Ithan Elementary School's annual Spring Things celebration. Mark your calendars for Saturday, May 10th, and be sure you don't miss a minute of the fun. Festivities begin at 10 a.m. and run through 2 p.m., rain or shine. A castle moon bounce, rock wall challenge, water wars, dance dance revolution, and the T-ball challenge add to the fun of games and activities that also include the ever-popular dunk tank, where kids can try their luck at dunking a favorite elementary school teacher. There are raffles for exciting prizes, a silent auction for amazing themed baskets, and tons of food and prizes for all. Spring Thing game and food tickets will be on sale in the Ithan Cafetorium May 5th through 9th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., and they will also be on sale during the Spring Thing. New this year, food will be available for purchase with tickets only. For more information about Spring Thing, please contact event co-chairs Chris McNicholas or Laura Harrington at the numbers on the bottom of your screen. A good time will be had by all.
Be a part of Radnor Township's own preschool. Radnor's Kids Corner preschool runs Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 9:30 to 11 a.m. at Radnor High School. With a 1-to-1 teacher-student ratio, your child will experience socialization and education in a warm, secure, and engaging environment. For more information, please call Becca DeLulo at 610-293-0855, extension 3137. Make sure to sign your child up, and they will have a good time.
Well, that about wraps it up for this week's edition of News Center 11. For Eric, Winston, Helen, Jackie, and all of us here at News Center, I'm Matt Tenero.
And I'm Hillary Ducogne. See you next week and have a great weekend.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, and for someone else, but not for me. Our love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. lightning haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got.